Okay, so Cuddles says that we should get hot sauce, totally, to put on our cold pizza. And we should, like, live as long as we can, and then help other monsters in the future with our slimy slime. Because, see, the nice thing about streaming is technically, even if my first monster ever is gone, they'll never be gone. Because they will always live on in Twitch land. Alright, so let's make that medicine. The doctor runs the fresh, sticky fern through a low flame, studies it carefully, then eats it. Thanks, Luxatronis. My spine doctor says there's no medicine. I just wanted to give you a chance to think about it some more. Do you understand? As you turn to leave, the spine doctor says, I hope you do well. I'd like to see you as an elder. Huh. So I have a feeling if we wait too long, we're just gonna, like, dissolve in our house. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. The rusty cauldron smells like electrical fluid and herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. I want to be tested. I just want to see. A masked elder comes forward. She says, it's time to decide. All the elders growl and snarl. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid splatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. You can't be sure, depends on how much she respects you. The masked elder asks, who has already decided the fate of this monster? Oh, none of the other monsters come forward. They don't respect you very much. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows one monster kneeling beside another injured monster. The masked elder says, we will test your kindness. A huge elder carries another monster close to the cauldron. The other monster is half melted, hard to recognize. It's Nash! Oh, it's left of her. She's begun to dissolve like you, and her condition is far advanced. The masked elder says, we have decided that Nash is too violent. There is a place for pure ferocity in our world, but it must be tempered with other qualities. Hot sauce. I mean, oh, Nash. The elder says, see her eyes. She's still seething with pure rage. Perhaps you can calm her before the end. Nash growls and lashes out at you. Your claws might be weak, but hers are the only part of her that's still strong. You bleed. You lean close, wincing slightly as she draws a new line of red on your hide and holds her tight. She finally ceases her struggles. Aww. The huge elder picks up the now unresisting Nash and gently releases her into the spawning vat, and she is gone. As you reach for the stones, someone shrieks in the distance. All eyes turns in that direction. You realize you can peek under stones if you're quick. Nah. You wait a moment and the shrieking dies away. All the elders turn back to you. We're gonna let the fates decide. Yeah. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster holding one claw, speaking intently. The masked elder says, "Ah, honesty, but you've just passed that test." Sweet! I'm scared. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh. Sweet. Interesting. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Hot sauce. Hot sauce is like my favorite food dish. Ooh, nappy time. You're just concluding a thrilling speech to the other elders. Snark, snark, ark, ark, snark. What in snack is all that noise? Old Hamrag fell asleep in the middle of your speech. Again, his pig-like snout and 4 nostrils give his snores a poignant yet thunderous quality. I don't know. Must not drop the hot sauce on self. You'd have a better success whispering at the moon. Hamrag keeps snoring. Hamrag wakes up. This is a leftover pepperoni pizza with extra cheese on the top. Hamrag wakes up. He looks around and says, "You know, humans are pretty nasty. They sharpen rocks and cut things with them. Also, they kill each other all the time." Sweet! We remind everyone that Hamrag's information is far out of date. Humans forge knife now, and they only rarely kill... Yeah. Rarely kill you. Well, I guess... The old snouter says, "Suppose you're right." That's interesting. They're 2 huggy ones. And Pedo Bear. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. Two humans are holding hands in front of another human. He makes a lot of noise about a witness. The other two look around disappointed at the empty room. Let's see that one. I don't think I have enough bravery. You sneak into the yard outside where another human is gardening. You make polite coughing noises until he puts the hose down to come look. He follows you towards the room with the other humans. He pauses and looks down at his filthy gardening clothes, then at the nice clean floor. You reach up to pat the human on the back and make reassuring noises. He's hesitant, but then nods and kicks his boots off. His soft feet make no noise as he approaches the other humans to bear witness. As you leave, he winks at you. Yeah. The extra human doffs his hat and stands patiently while the others talk and kiss. Everyone is very happy and you made it happen. Heck yeah! I want to know why there's two huggy ones, and I want to do both. You're splashing through rain gutters when you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and sobs into a tissue. A crumpled letter lies beside her. You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks and then holds very still when you don't attack her. Finally, she says, "You want to know why I'm crying? My parents say I must marry Ernest. But I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away." I think I might have enough bravery. She blinks away her tears and starts to laugh, then sees that you're serious. She takes your claw in her hand and you go inside. Okay. Where two other humans interrupt their dinner to scream and jump away from you. Great. Well begun is half done. The other humans calm themselves and listen to her for, you suppose, the first time. They agree to reconsider the wedding. The younger human smiles and squeezes you, not trying to choke you, just to show you how much she appreciates your help. Sweet! Ooh, the feather one. You're arguing with Elder Yumurg, who's much older than you, but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. You go on about how plump and delicious the chickens become under human protection, and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. The merry rolls her eyes, unimpressed. You have no trouble getting onto a farm. You return with a chicken so fat it looks like a feathered balloon. Impressed, Emerg accepts the chicken and takes a bite. Another elder says, maybe the humans do have some redeeming qualities. Yeah, we do. Sometimes. Oh, pizza. Bush Tree proposes a new plan to keep an eye on the humans. What is it? We'll take over an abandoned house in Carmen. Keep someone in there at all times and take extensive notes on everything they do. Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish their spy house, though. Carmen has many empty buildings. What shall we use? The expedition sets out immediately, hiding in the unused upper floor of the library. They observe humans reading and learning. Sweet. In short order, several elders learn to read for the first time. They seem impressed with their unsuspecting human subjects. Heck yeah! Let's do Pedo Bear. And it's very true. Most other foods, when cold and all leftovers, are not very good. Pizza's still good. Like, it's technically better warm, but I just ate cold pizza on my birthday because I wanted to, so therefore it means it's good. Alleys are great places to find artifacts. Less so to find fat, small, crying human children. One such fat, small child wanders over to you clutching a lollipop. The human child says, I'm lost. You know how to get to Plow Street. I think I stepped in. Let's see. I have more kindness, so that'll probably give me a better chance of. The child hiccups as you take his hand in your claw, keeping to the alleys and shadows, always wary of adults. You wander until the child recognizes his home. Au revoir! Or the child runs to its home. He's scooped up by a bigger human in a flowered hat. The bigger human croons to the little one. The last thing you hear as you sneak away is the child. A monster helped me get home, Mama. It was really nice. Okay, so I can do 4 more of each. I want to try and keep it even-ish. Yeah, even-ish. So let's do the paw, because I always like the paw. You decide to check out the Carmen Carnival. Mupsy recently mentioned. Following her map, you take lefts and rights and straight-ons until you look up and... See, I don't microwave leftover pizza to reheat it. I put it in the oven, so it'll get all crispy on the bottom again and be crunchy. Humans everywhere! What's that noise? And smell? And that over there? Or that? Looks like an organ grinder, monkey poop, and mobs of human children. And a tiger! Wait, a tiger? The tiger's running through the crowd, right through the middle. Actually, that's because the crowd is scattering away from the tiger. Come to think of it, humans are scared of tigers and usually keep them in cages, don't they? Let's see. Don't remember which of the two. You climb up to a bunch of floating balloons and with a flex of your claws, pop them. Yay, everyone happy! Colored scraps fly everywhere. The tiger looks for the sound of the noise, spies you, and charges. You lead it out of town and away from the frightened but safe humans. Yay! Yeah, see, and you can feel free to make fun of him for this, because I do. Bill microwaves pizza. Like, he puts water on it, and then microwaves it. Like, he doesn't, like, he splashes, like, he gets his hand wet and goes. But still, no, bad. It's very bad. Does not recommend. Greed blitz puffed up with multi-syllabic importance. Addresses the other elders. My fellow monstrin, he begins. I propose we meet the humans halfway. What, in the meadow near the forest? No, he clears his throat. I think we should learn from them and adopt human ways to become more civilized. Yay! You make a persuasive case. Under your tutelage, the other gathering elders learn much about organization governing the human way. He really is. He also claims to not like chocolate, but if you give him a box of, oh, do we have him a box still? No, it looks like he got thrown away. But also, drumsticks have been like his dinner for like the last 2 nights or something. Drumsticks. Oh, isn't his nuts in it? And if you give him a box of like the cherry cordial things, which are covered in chocolate, he will eat them all in like one sitting. But he doesn't like chocolate. You make a persuasive case. Under your tutelage, the other gathered elders learn much about organization. Oh, I already said that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, okay, so there's 6 of each. So I have to do 3 and 3. Because even though it's not even, I still want to try. Let's do this one. I like the puddle one. The dogs are fun. They smell like home. You're napping on a fish net when you overhear a human talking. Where have they all gone? If there's no fish, this fisherman is done for. Maybe they are, then again, they're fish. You know where they are and could tell them. That. Yeah, see, I don't. But see, dogs like chocolate. They're just not allowed to have it, but they like it. You can ask my friend's dog, who went through a whole thing of Reese's. But yeah, I never have the microwave pizza. I always put it in the oven, so it's all nice and good, and not bad. Let's see. Not that a human is likely to trust one of your kind, but perhaps you could give him a clue. I know my... Good, punch a hole in his boat, because it's fun. Funsies! You stand on the wheelhouse roof and clear your throat. As the fisherman notices you, you point grandly in the direction of the inlet where the fish spawn. He nods slowly. Make swimmy swim gestures. It really is. The fisherman looks in the direction you indicated. You explain you know the waters, and the human seems intrigued. The fisherman seems doubtful at first, but you manage to make him believe you. He soon sets off for the fish-rich inlet. Fishy, 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 fishy. We could do the pot, that one, and one more, probably the sword one. Yagiri drinks deep from a jar of cider. He belches and the air goes wavy. Yagiri raises one claw. Humans are stupid, lazy, worthless, stupid. And I'll fight any monsters otherwise. Drawing on your own experience with giving and helping other monsters, you select several excellent examples of human kindness. Oh, 100%. Sweet. Yagri himself is too tipsy to consider it, but everyone else is quite impressed. Oh, okay. Let's go with I like upside down monster or yucky monster. Since we're talking about yucky things, let's go with yucky monster. You're across the street from a coffee shop. Snip. The human coffee they're drinking smells weak, even by human standards. In Omen Town, the monsters boil a terrible black brew, so potent it must be stirred with stones and bones. Every monster knows what real coffee is. Ooh, what is on this cowboy pizza you speak of, Cuddles? Tell us more. Tell us more. You're across the okay. Let's see. Rush over there and fix the problem. But we have more kindness, so we'll do that. You slink to one of the glass and metal boxes where phones are kept and tell the operator to connect you. Soon you're watching a human answer you on a telephone inside the shop. You say you're from the head office, a phrase you've heard here in Carmen. So businessy. You tell the coffee human that her brew is good, but that it needs to be thicker and stronger. She follows your directions, but seems doubtful. Oh, it's probably the whole ranch dressing and the barbecue, I'm guessing, but that does sound really good. The human samples a cup, pauses, swirls the mixture around in her mouth, and raises her eyebrows. Aha! Success! 2 more sips and she's smiling. As she rings off, she looks out the window and meets your gaze. She laughs as you scamper away. Wait, I could... What? Let's go with Upside Down Monster. What is this place? You're in a dark, dank, woody room that smells like old Jaggery. Jaggery? McJagger? Mosey on in. Humans sit at a long counter and drink what looks like foamy cider. They seem sad and a little confused. Aha! A drinking place. After a bit, you see that there's a stool open, so you climb up and plop down in it. One of the humans starts muttering about his problems. Can the human see what you are? Let's strike up a conversation with the human. My wife just took my jellyfish and my dog just ran away. He goes on and on about what sounds like a pretty awful situation. You keep listening, clamping down the urge to try and solve his problems before he's done complaining about them. He goes on and on, calling you Mac. He talks about pig skins and some sort of bull that he lost. He laughs, though it looks like he won't find it. He seems happier after talking to you. He finishes his last drink and gives you a little pointed salute. You monsters is good people. I have 2 days left and they're all technically at 100%. Let's do monster. You're walking down an alley with a new paintbrush, almost new, fresh from the garbage, when suddenly it's there. A human! Da-da-da. Its face is red and angry and is coming right at you. That just confused him, and also you a little. The human growls in a deep voice. You came to the wrong neighborhood, monster. I'll teach you a lesson, good and proper. You try your best to explain the problem, and to your surprise, you're not interrupted by a beating. The human doesn't exactly agree with your take on the situation, but you've clearly given it food for thought. Let's go with the sword one. The spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a young monster's ribs. Humans are dangerous. She says humans, no claws, so they make their own. Awful thing, knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jaguar attack. Best steer clear, I say. Success! That scary knife, you explain, is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods, a little shocked. As you walk through Portent Square, you think on your past. You've lived a good life, but the one thing you were never able to gain was phenomenal respect from your peers. Though monsters have always feared and loathed humans in the past, your work towards improving relationships has paid off. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done. Meanwhile, humans who once hated all monster kind have come to understand that monsters aren't terrible, evil things. Rumor has it that humans think pretty well of you. Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and young monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. Blots drops from a nearby roof. Humans are coming this way. Bush Tree says, that's wonderful, we can talk to them. It's true. Both monsters and humans meet deep in the whale mist. There's a considerable shuffling of feet and paws. Everyone wants to talk, but nobody wants to make the first move. Yes, if only. A few of the other elders are looking at you, strangely enough. Welcome to humans. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step in a long journey, a journey on which monsters and humans will cooperate in all things. Sweet! You dared to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. And so monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many happy generations to come. Hooray for the future. Sweet! So I guess there's like, oh, this endless war, I guess would be they'd hate everyone. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll make a new monster and we'll go through all this funsies again. Yeah! Good time.